With climate change continuously ranking among the top issues concerning voters, energy policy has been at the forefront of the public's attention this past term. Victoria's largest coal-fired powered station, Loy Yang A, is set to close in 2035, so discussion has moved towards what comes next as the state looks to decarbonise. So where do the Victorian Labor, Liberal and Greens parties stand on energy and emissions reduction? The Andrews Labor government has set one of Australia's most ambitious targets for net zero emissions by 2045, with an interim target of a 75 to 80% reduction by 2035. One of the key mechanisms to achieving this goal is returning ownership of electricity into public hands. Labor has promised to construct 4.5 gigawatts of publicly owned renewable energy and to revive the State Electricity Commission after it was privatised in the 1990s. Storage is equally important, as technologies such as batteries are needed to hold electricity when there is no sun or wind to power renewables. Labor has committed to a renewable energy storage target of 6.3 gigawatts by 2035 and is building a 125 megawatt battery worth $119 million. In opposition, the Liberal Party also supports a net zero by 2050 target and have pledged to legislate an interim target of a 50% reduction by 2030 if elected. The core of the Libs' policy centres on utilising Victoria's gas resources and investing in clean hydrogen through a $1 billion Victorian hydrogen strategy. They have made a Victorian Gas for Victorians pledge that new natural gas will be used for domestic use instead of being sold elsewhere in order to put downward pressure on local prices. Additionally, Liberal leader Matthew Guy's Power to the People plan aims to provide 1 million households with rebates for solar panels and home batteries. There are also plans to upgrade Victoria's transmission infrastructure, including a project in the west that promises to unlock 1,800 megawatts of renewable energy. Finally, the Victorian Greens have taken the most radical approach to energy, proposing a 100% renewable target by 2030 and an immediate ban on new coal and gas projects. The party, led by Samantha Ratnam, wants to invest $10 billion in new publicly owned renewable energy and establish an independent Latrobe Valley Authority to oversee a transition away from coal and the economic revitalisation of the region. The Greens also support offering zero-interest loans to assist 1 million homes to disconnect from gas over the next 6 years.